Go ahead, Mother.
Greetings and salutations, Truth Warriors, Magnificent Seven, Commanders, Prime Creators, and all of our brave commanders here in the training simulator and beyond.
Greetings, Mother.
Greetings, Mother.
Greetings, Mother.
Greetings and salutations to you, to all. Well, let's get started. We have a presentation here this session. There has been absolute wondrous news. We are in the main event. First contact, notice of liberation, and we have been in the truth and disclosure phase. Return to consciousness, return to awareness. And we're going to play this clip first, and then I will speak to you about some things. So let's get ready.
I'm getting the word outcome.
Yeah, this is the outcome of these actions that we're taking now.
Hmm.
Okay, they keep on showing me 6090, the start date.
Mhm. These actions that we're taking now, this is what
It's in
6090 looks
correlation,
like.
right? It's in correlation with the 6090.
Confirm.
Whether we are returning. Okay, I see everyone. The command. Okay, you know what it is. There is a ceremony. It's you and Father, and you are welcoming and personally saluting uh, all the commanders that are returning.
Mhm.
This is the outcome. It's like you there is a finish line in the sort, something like that. You are on the other side of the reel, and they are crossing like a big, it's like an arch. They are crossing there.
The crossing, yeah, the bridge.
The bridge.
Right. And then there is welcome back. And I see families and they're falling into their arms, of course, I see. And you are personally and Father saluting all of them.
Mhm.
Some of them are
Welcome back,
kneeling on
Commander.
one,
Back,
yes, are kneeling on one knee and they are saluting you. Wow. So this is the outcome of this action.
No anomaly.
No, oh God, no.
Like I said, those skanks sat around plotting. Um, they had those abilities, and they were plotting on, and they went to, like I said, they went to the point where Father and I were first, well, when I was first formed.
Oh,
at the
I
return.
yes, I think we have a founder energy because I kind of trembling.
The
Somebody,
founders are here. Which one? Put it on the board.
all of them. I heard all of them.
Hmm.
All of them are here.
Mm-hmm.
They are also they also function as the Time Lords, or the Continuums is what they're called.
Wow.
step forward. Please just send like a message because y'all are so strong. I'm getting dizzy. Y'all gonna have to back off a little bit.
I don't know. He's saying, asking me if I can handle it. Uh,
You need to kind of channel it out because I am the system.
Okay. Got you.
The motherboard because I can feel it on my
Sapphire Moon. It's Sapphire Moon, I got.
confirm. Come forth, my I am. Somebody's poking me. Yes. Confirming. Yes. Greetings and
This is going to
salutations.
be greetings. This is going to be an unofficial speech with very little fanfares and with plain words. We are now experiencing the building of the bridge, which will assist our personnel in returning back home to their families, first and foremost, and secondary to completing this mission. It has been a great honor to have you fighting this fight. Bright, the future is bright. We have escaped this nightmare. It is now over. A new dawn is upon us. There is no fear, only hope for your lineages. Welcome home, commanders and transmission.
Well, it is a glorious time. Absolutely. Again, we are in the event. Actions physically are being taken now. There are ones that are being rounded up. We have everything under control. And as noticed, we have returned back to our point that we entered into the training simulator to cleanse the anomalies that had occurred. I'm speaking to you now in my capacity, in my persona, Sapphire Moon. This is the affiliation that I use currently in the training simulator. I am speaking directly to all of our commanders that have not checked in, reported for duty. What is it going to take, commanders, for you to take this seriously? This is not a game. This is not a fantasy. This is our virtual reality quantum holographic training simulator. It is the first one that I created. We are all here in different capacities. Many of you volunteered to come in. Many of you were asked to come. Father and I personally trained all of you before you entered into the simulator. We were in a very dire situation. We just woke up and there was artificial intelligence, cyber entities running amok. Our cities, it looked like there was like an apocalypse had happened because when these ones broke in and they broke into our records and they went to different points in the simulator and they attacked, they threw the virtual reality into chaos. They had no idea what they were doing. Their thought process was simply their greed and envy and their desire to be in control, to dominate and control over others. I'm speaking to you ones that are still going into these synagogues, into these churches, and practicing the dark arts. That's exactly what it is. The rules of engagement of the training simulator are we must present to the masses the truth. If you fail to do so, the rules of engagement are you will be disqualified because that is a violation of the moral code. It is a violation of our universal laws. It is a violation of the Galactic Codex. Many of you are decorated officers known throughout galaxies, universes, and respected. You have families that have been, we put them in on the arcs and we had to hide them, literally hide them from these entities. They were running amok. You swore on an oath that when we presented you, gave you notice, that you would check in and report for duty and man your post. I have come to many of you in your dream state and talked to you. And the response was very disheartening. We have ones here that are in alternative media. I won't call their names exactly, but because of their greed and selfishness, they, the chances of returning home are dwindling by the day as they maintain this arrogance, getting in bed with the dark ones, as we call it, or the ones that have been infiltrated and have been doing the bidding of the deep state. This is not Star Wars, as you were led to believe. Our people in 6090, which is also us, because we are here in these temporary bodies, this is not the real. That's why it's called a virtual reality. It's not your real, you ones that are still playing, is what it boils down to. You're playing on the internet, your social bird of butterflies. You're following this one and that one without a care. There's a movie that was came out several years ago called The Knowing. It was banned in many countries. And why would they do that? Because it seems there was a climate that there were ones that would block the truth. The battle that we had to wage just to post our videos. The battle we had to wage just to bring you the truth. And you have ones, many, many, many of our people that sacrificed everything for you. And we're still fighting for you. But you have to want to go home. You have to want to be free. There is no pill that you take. And to the ones, many of you that are kings and queens, what you came from, that your people that you govern love you and admire you and respect you. What do you mean you want to stay here and go down with the programs? Because we are telling you the truth when we tell you that if you do not check in and report for duty and man your posts, when the time comes for deployment out, if you have not answered the call, you will be no more. The the indoctrination. Look at the indoctrination into the religions. What did they tell you? That to follow those 10 rules or commandments, as they call them. And if your body, your avatar expires, they would bury you in the ground. And then this savior was going to come one day and you all going to be, they were all going to be brought up out of the ground and go to this heaven, this utopia. Does that sound even logical? After a body that was filled with formaldehyde, preservatives, and they removed the organs, viewer's discretion is advised. And many of them were damaged. That's why they stopped working. We have given you the tools, the mojos. The mojos contain the uploads, the healing, all that you would need, cleaning you of the chips, clearing out your mind. We still had all that goes on the internet. There's much out there. You must see it for yourself. It's not just a matter of us just telling you. So there are the examples, and you have the Pinocchio, you have your third eye, and you have the guidance. We do not want to leave any of our people behind. We promised, we promised your families on the arcs that we would do everything within our power to bring you back. Does anyone else have anything they would like to add? Because this is
The
the
whole paper
notice.
on my own.
We're getting ready to go. We're getting ready to go live. That means notice to the public. We have whole countries, whole continents that have waken up. Commanders out there, snap out of it. You ones that have not checked in and reported for duty, and you think this is a game. It is not. It is about your life. It's about your future. And what was actually created in the matrix, in the menagerie, that's part of it, will stay in it. If you make that choice that you do not want to check in and report for duty, then you will be reverted to what they are. And that is notice. We love you unconditionally. We understand about the black magic. This black magic, sacred geometry programming that was unleashed on the simulator, as Adonai says,
Yes.
excuse my English, it was a son of a bitch. Anything that would make one's not want to go back home and to accept the breadcrumbs. Just because you have the little old job here and your world is smooth as a baby's tootie, as they say, that can change in an instant,
Mhm.
literally. Honor all of our people that made the ultimate sacrifice, ones that came in and knew that they would be bait and they were set upon. The actors, they're uncloaked. You can see You can see where the mark of the beast was on their forehead. You can see the lines where the satanic priests, that's what they were, marked them. We've shown you how to take a digital snapshot, and then you will see. It's right there now in front of your eyes. Truthfully, there's no excuse at this point. I gave you the crystals, the pictures. Those are our files. Those are real. Nothing we do is manufactured. We keep it real and we keep it raw because the truth is not scripted. You ones that think that when you see these um, productions that these ones put out and they're all cute and pretty and fantastic looking, and it's not even the truth. It's just an illusion. There is going to be more revelations. But what we are asking you once now to do is now check in. We need to know where you are. There are there are there are events that are coming that are not pretty. And if we don't know where you are, you would not be one that we secure.
Yes, mother. Mother.
Yes.
I was getting to tell our commanders, I think it's from father, said that this is their last chance to report for duty. No more notices will be given as of today.
In this now.
You have been given many opportunities to report. This is your last chance, commanders. So report for duty. Now.
That is an order. The system is scanning. The prime directive is 24/7. And we are back at our point of entry, and we can no longer wait. We must go, as they say, with this flow. It is the event. My team and I are first contact. We do not have, excuse me, blonde haired, blue eyed, big forehead Palladians or any of that other stuff that you've been subjected to by these some of these sites. We will continue to broadcast and give you updates. All commanders that have already checked in for duty, bravo. Thank you for your service to the one. Whether you knew it or not, all of you accepting the mojos, you as a collective, as a consciousness, you are the reason that we are now back at this point. And I thank you again from the deepest part of me. You once, you now are preparing, you have graduated from the menagerie. So now we must do the work to get you ready for deployment out. Thank you again. Anyone else?
I'm not getting anything, Mother.
No.
All right. M7,
And
And
Transmission.
mission.